Is McCullum going to try to hit him?
Well, you know.
Over the keeper.
No, they'll try it once. Tommy Southee again. A super over. Straight down the ground, and they'll just get the one. Swarner's going to be express and get back. Could he be run out? No, he's sharp enough. 2 off 1.
It wasn't the best of deliveries, but because White looks to go straight, whenever he gets an opportunity, he looks to hit so straight, the high full toss can be quite hard to get in the middle of the bat on. Had he looked to maybe go square and more to mid-wicket, he might have had a chance there.
New Zealand will use Martin Guptill, Ross Taylor and Brendan McCullum when it's their turn to bat. It seems a long way away at this point. Here's Southee again. Just a single. Tim Southee. He's bowling a season's worth here. There might be a few people who headed off to try and beat the crowd. They're wondering what all the yelling's about. What are they still doing? People that didn't know about the super over.
Especially if you're one of the people that had to queue for half the game to get in.
Imagine that, you're walking down the road saying, ha ha, I beat the crowd. I got my car out early. Pick up the paper tomorrow morning. But it's been a great crowd. 26,148. They got their money's worth. Here's Southee again. Warner on strike. Oh, Southee. He doesn't have to throw it. That's fine. It's a genius.
How did he stop this, or did you just get in the way?
I reckon he could bat too. Maybe they sent him out to bat. He's trapped that. White wanted to get the strike. Warner wasn't prepared to risk it. So he's bowled 3 balls for 3 runs.
And Warner has 3 balls to work his magic. Can he do it?
That's big. How big? It's going to be caught. It's going to be taken. Not big enough. Nathan McCullum. The most important thing there, it's a dot ball. And Australia only have 1 wicket up their sleeve, but White gets on strike.
He was close to his arc, but he toe-ended it. It was just too wide for him to get in the middle of the bat on it, and so it went up. It just floated up. Nathan McCullum, I tell you what, I don't care what the situation is, he does not drop those. He had his head, he was looking to place the ball around the park. He looked like he was cool, calm, and knew what he was doing. He was in form and he was hot. Anyway, that's all academic. Here's White.
There's Tim Southee again too. Oh, my word. He runs him out. That would be the end of the innings. He didn't try. Hey, Tim Southee, how about this? How about that? But absolutely perfect. Well, is Brendan McCullum man of the match if New Zealand win? Of course he is. Or is Southee? Is Tim Southee?
Well, if 1 super over can do it for you, then maybe he is.
4 overs, none for 44 in regulation, and we're thinking about him as man of the match. Last ball, super over. And that'll only be 1. They'll run again, and mow as well. Hopkins will go, it's hit the batsman. He run the line of the throw, he's perfectly legal. You can do that, Brad Haddin. Protect the wickets you're running towards. 6 off the over, and they're loving Tim Southee. New Zealand have got a royal opportunity here against Shaun Tate to win this match.
With the stiff hammy.
Who's going to say he hasn't? Here's Tate. 7 to win from 6. Chris Gaffney is having the time of his life. McCullum gets it behind point. It's going to have to scamper. That might have been close. Remember, Australia get 2 wickets, they win. And that might have been really close, Michael Clarke.
Decided to have a go at it. He knew he had cover. He knew the importance of an early wicket. Oh, it would have been touch and go. That would have been a dead heat.
Brendan McCullum knew it. So 1 from 1. Good stuff, Shaun Tate.
Now the strategy, the field placing's probably changed here. The thinking's got to change. Gupta will play. Gupta will look to play down the ground. And maybe go through cover.
Oh, that's a shocker. Oh, my goodness. Not even close. Who's feeling it the most?
What has happened here? Well, the first ball was a little rough as well. He's just holding on to it. He's obviously feeling the pressure. That is a shocker.
Hadden did well to cut that off. 5 from 5. 5 from 5. A bonus for New Zealand there. And take the one. They can take a single. They've got McCullum at the other end, chumping at the bit to have another go. Here's Tate. What can he come up with here? That was wideish too. That might have pushed the boundaries. Clark again misses. Another run-out opportunity.
And that was a crucial one. That would have been the make-up after the wide, because that would have been a wicket and it also would have been a dot ball. He had time too here, Clark, and he's the type of guy that normally hits. He is such a good cricketer. Guptill gave it everything. He had time to steady himself, take aim. It would have been out.
Yeah, it would have. That was much. Michael Clark doesn't miss very often. Now then, McCullum on strike. 4 to 1, 4 deliveries. There we go. Gaffney calls it a wide, and they run one as well. McCullum put pressure on by taking the shot on, and Tate has not reacted well to the situation.
Well, this ball looked to deflect. Let's have a close look at this, because if he misses it, yeah, I think fair enough. I've seen closer ones than that call.
Well, there's no argument from Australia, to be fair. No argument whatsoever. 2 to 1 from 4 balls now. Gets it over the top away. New Zealand have won behind point. It's a ripper from Guptill. Tate couldn't handle it. Too much width, too much pressure. And New Zealand, well, they had it won once. They let it go, and they've won.
Watson's ready now to face Umar Gul. And whips it away. We get a couple. Big boundary and big wide open spaces on the leg side. So just 2 more. So 3 from 2. And wicket, but quite straight. Square leg is on the fence as well. So's long on the onside. Leg byes. As he runs or leg byes? Got a little bit of bat, says the up. There's the first boundary in the super over.
Yeah, quick feet. Little flick off the bat, and boundary for Warner. This was just outside the off stump. In any case, he just read it quite nicely, Warner.
Important this Australia to take it to a decider. Down the leg side, there's the first wide of the night, and it's been bowled in the super over by Umar Gul. What a time to whip in an extra. Can he make this count, Warner? No, he's hit it straight up in the air. Here's long off. Gone. Umar Akmal, after a little bit of bite play earlier in the over, gets his man. And you're going to have George Bailey come out for just 1 delivery of this. It's been a pretty good over from Umar Gul. Just got the wicket of Warner. 9 runs from it. In the gap. Is it 4? No, it's only going to be a couple. So 11 score for the loss of 1 wicket in Australia's super over.
Bowled a superb over, apart from maybe 1 odd delivery. He was spot on. A slower, short delivery. Warner couldn't really control the shot, and quite comfortable there, Umar Akmal. Australian team, I'm seeing Cummins getting ready, so Pakistan need...
Pakistan super over. Slow one, beautifully bowled. Change of pace, the run out. It is all happening up Abdul Razak. He wanted to strike, wanted to run through for a bye. They're feeling it's still there in the stadium of the fans.
Well, he's got to be a little careful here, Umar Akmal. He's looking to bash the first delivery. He was nowhere near the bat. They've got to make short on ball.
Straight down the ground. Cracking strike for 4. That relieves a lot of pressure for Pakistan. Lovely clean strike from Umar Akmal.
He was looking for another big shot. Wrong length, wrong line for Umar Akmal, and he made a full use of it, didn't he? Look at that, right from the middle of the bat. There's no fielder there behind the umpire. Shows the right place to hit.
The circle, they are. So he's gone with that shorter one. And the run out is on. Can he get it? No, he can't. Akmal's furious with himself that he missed out and scooping the delivery over and they've scored 5.
Well, that's a serious inexperience from Cummins. That was not the length you want to bowl.
Rather than trying to back yourself to bowl a Yorker, because as soon as you bring those 2 men up, you're risking too much to go full. And he's gone short and he's got Kane. And it's another boundary and they're running away with the super over. 3 to win off just a couple left.
It's nicely struck by Abdul Razak. They didn't bat in the last couple of games, but was up against it. Short, wide, and dispatched it for 4. They can feel it. 2 deliveries.
Up in the air. Safe on the half volley. It's a single. We have come down to the last ball. A single will be another tie. Criddle tied the super over on the half volley. Couldn't get there. Dave Hussey. Now, the previous 5 tied games, 3 were decided by the old-fashioned bowl-out. 2 by... Can Cummins do it? Oh, he's bowled awry. The young fella's had a shocker. You get that. Pressure's told. So it's all tied. They just need a single here to win it. So Cummins needs to knock the stumps over.
This is the first time he has come in this part of the world. That was favored. That was all over the place. The fees was up. We thought that they won it.
Here we go. And run out was on. It doesn't matter. Akmal will keep running through. They've won it. They've won the series. Have the men in green. Disconsolate are the Aussies. On the other side of the coin, they're out of this and loving it. Came down to a super over, and Pakistan have held their nerve.
Well, that's a great achievement by the Pakistanis. This is the first time Pakistan have beaten Australia in the 2020 series. Last time these 2 teams met, there was in the World Cup.
Umar Akmal gets a fuller one. Tries to drive it through cover off the toe of the blade, and look at him go. Scampering through. The run out was on. It missed. And Akmal knew it, and he just kept going. Taking on